everyone. I welcome you to this ज्ञान तृष्णा प्लेटफॉर्म। मैं आप सभी का ज्ञान तृष्णा के इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे स्वागत करता हूं। आज इस वीडियो में हम लोग देखेंगे वो कौन सी NCERTs हैं जिन्हें पढ़ना बहुत ही जरूरी है। What are those NCERTs which are very important to be read? As you know, NCERTs are the foundation of your UPSC preparation. Not even UPSC. Even if you are appearing for any state PCS examination, if you are giving examinations such as CAPF or even SSC and other examinations, NCERTs play a very crucial role. They are the foundation of your preparation. For any competitive examination, the knowledge of general studies, that is GS as we usually see. This GS paper is very important and it comprises of subjects such as history, geography, environment, art and culture, polity, economy and science as well as science tech. So here in this session, in this video, we are going to see which NCERTs are to be read. If we talk about the UPSC and state PCS examination, there are certain NCERTs which are very important, like when we talk about history or geography. Even with the simple NCERTs, you can easily crack the prelims examination. You can easily solve the prelims questions of history and geography. Even the static concepts related to environment, that too can be dealt just with the study of NCERTs. And similarly in art and culture, a lot of the questions can be covered simply from the reading of NCERTs. And not just that, these NCERTs are very crucial for these 4 subjects. Now, but at the same time, maybe for polity, you would refer to Lakshmikant or any standard booklet. But the foundation, the basic knowledge of polity, for that again you will need the support of NCERTs. You will need to understand how the country is being ruled, what are the fundamental rights, how it all happened, how we reached to our constitution. There is one booklet, Our Constitution at Work, how the constitution have been framed, the stories and all. These are very important to understand. If you know the story, you will understand the philosophy. If you understand the philosophy, you will solve the questions. In the last few years, you might have seen UPSC has been asking a number of philosophical questions from the polity. So there again, NCERTs will come to your rescue. Similarly for economy, it may happen that NCERTs are not sufficient, but again, you cannot forget the NCERTs. NCERTs will form the basic foundation for the economy. If you have understood the core concepts, the basic concepts of economics from the few booklets, from class 9, 10th, 11th and 12th, just with these 4 booklets, if you have understand the basic concepts, you can easily solve the questions. Then again in science tech, now this area is dominated by current affairs, no doubt in that. But they do ask simpler questions based on the basic concepts of science. They have asked you related to frictional forces, they have asked you related to natural forces existing. Like they have asked you the questions related to the principal forces in nature. They have asked you questions related to pressure cooker. And even in biology, they have asked very simple questions like plant cells, animal cells, the difference between them. Now, these basic things can be easily solved through the reading of NCERTs. Now, in this video, what we are going to do, we are going to see which are those NCERTs we must focus on. So, let's start first with polity. Now, if we talk about polity, the first thing which comes is democratic politics of class 9th. Now, in this booklet, you will be getting a brief about how the everything is working, the executive, the judiciary, and other things. Okay. Then again, in class 10, democratic politics 2. Here again, you will read about federation, election commissions, and other bodies. So through these two booklets will help in the foundation for the polity. Now, to get the edge to solve those philosophical questions, you will have to read the NCERTs of class 11th and 12th. And it is not just going to help you in polity. It will also help you in gaining the strength in post-independent India and also international relations. So here, the first two booklets, Political Theory and Indian Constitution at Work, this will help you in polity. And this booklet, Contemporary World Politics, it will help you in IR. This politics in India since independence, that is your post-independent India. So it is not just helping you in polity, but also post-independence and international relations. Then moving on for the geography. Now here the NCERTs are the booklets which can help you solve all the questions in prelims examination. And for building the foundation, you will need to go for the NCERTs of class 6 to 10. Here you have first class 6, the earth, our habitat. Then our environment in class 7th, resources and development class 8th. Then contemporary India class 9th and contemporary India part 2 class 10th. Now see, these booklets of NCERTs, they are not just going to help you in the geography section, but also the environment section. Here you will find chapters on adaptation, examples of adaptation and other features, other topics of environment. So these 5 booklets will help you to understand the core concepts of geography in a simpler manner, and at the same time will give you a lot of examples for the environment. You might have seen the UPSC previous year questions. They have been asking questions based on examples. They have asked questions like, which of the following are decomposers? Which of the following are detritivores? So on those questions, you need the examples. And these class 6, 7th and 8th booklet, they contain a lot of example. So here you will again get the help. Now moving on, this is for the foundation. Now again, here to get the edge, you will need to go through the NCERTs of class 11th and 12th. Fundamentals of Physical Geography, class 11th booklet. Now this will help you in physical geography. Then here you have Indian geography, India physical environment. Here you will also get a chapter on disaster management. So this again, these two booklets, very important. If you have memorized them line by line, it is going to help you in the prelims examination. Similarly here, human and economic geography. Although the percentage of questions is less, but again, just by reading these two booklets, and they have very small number of chapters, it is a very small book. If you just read these booklets, you will be getting again a lot of things here, like questions related to mining, questions related to resources. Here you will get all these things. So again, also on the soil, the agriculture, very important for prelims as well as mains examination. So here you will get the insight over these things again. Vegetation again, you will see in these booklets. So for complete geography, NCERTs will help you to build the foundation also, and will help you to get the edge also. For geography, NCERTs are the one-stop solution. These are one-stop solution for geography. Now, moving on forward. For economy again. Now, for economy, it might not be like the complete solution, but yes, it will help you in building the foundation. Here again, we have two booklets, class 9th economics and class 10 understanding economic development. These two booklets will help you in founding the base. Then class 11th and 12th. In class 11th, you have one very important book, India Economic Development. This book is very much useful. It will help you in understanding how Indian economy has developed from the time of independence. What was the planning commission doing? How we moved forward? What were the various features of different plan areas? Okay, so in this India economic development, you will get a lot of insight regarding the Indian economy. And these two booklets in class 12th, again, microeconomics and macroeconomics, very important for the concept, especially this one, macroeconomics. It is very useful booklet. So just go through these three things and you will get a lot of information here. Maybe if they are asking you about 15 to 16 question in economy, then definitely you will get 6 to 7 questions from the NCERTs. If you have read it, you can easily solve it from there. And to understand the new concept, to understand the new things which are emerging there, again you need the foundation. And for that, you will have to go back to the roots. And that root is NCERTs. Now, for history, again, the NCERTs will serve as one-stop solution. Maybe if they are asking you 15 questions, 12 to 13 questions can be easily solved from the NCERTs. And here you have a lot of options. From class 6 to class 10th, these booklets will help you in building that foundation. Here again, from the ancient to the modern times, all these are covered in these 5 booklets. Our past 1, class 6. Our past 2, class 7th. Here our past 3, class 8th. And then India and the contemporary world. So here you will get ancient, medieval, modern, world history, and again a mix of world history as well as modern India in this class 10th booklet. Okay. So basically through these 5 booklets, you will be seeing the ancient India, medieval India, modern India and world history with some glimpses of art and architecture of those areas as well. So from these areas, from these booklets, you will get a lot of examples, you will get a lot of definitions, like you have various terms in medieval India. From there, where they have been asking the questions. So those special terms, those posts which are there in ancient and medieval times, again you can get it from here, class 6, 7th, 8th booklet. The examples of various temples, their design, the paintings on that, all these things are given in class 6 to 10th booklet. So very helpful. And especially these 3 booklets, class 6, 7th and 8th, they are quite useful. To get the A's again, you will need to go through the class 11, 12th booklet. So here in class 11th, you have one themes in world history. So you can understand here, this is class 11th booklet and it is dedicated to world history. Then you have in class 12th, themes in Indian history part 1. This is dedicated to ancient history. Second one, medieval India. And the third one, modern India. So again, these 3 are for the 3 dimensions of history of India. So very important, these 3 booklets and also the foundation booklet, especially these 3, our past 1, 2 and 3, very important. Now, for art and culture again, you have 2 booklets. And here you have in class 11th an introduction to Indian art part 1 and class 12th an introduction to Indian art part 2. Here you will basically be getting about art and architecture, and in class 12th booklet you will be getting about paintings. So through these 2 booklets you can cover your art and culture section. So for art and culture you have two special dedicated booklets, and then again these three, our past 1, past 2 and past 3, they will also have some examples. So art and culture can also be covered just through the NCERTs. Moving on, for the science, you know that the science is one thing, like in the UPSC or other examination, they are focusing on current affairs, especially the technology part. But at the same time, around 20 to 30% of the questions, they are from the basic concepts of science. For those again, for building the foundation, you can just go through the class 6 to 10 booklet, the basic concepts. Don't go into the detail, just the basic concepts. Okay, here you will get the examples of evaporation, you will read about cells, you will read about the different types of plants, plant kingdom, animal kingdom. You will read in these booklets. The basic terms related to chemistry, biology, physics, the basic forces of nature, all these are given here. Okay. Especially in class 10th, you will read the last few chapters. They are very much useful if you are related to energy, the different sources of energy. Even in class 10th booklet in physics segment, you will get also information related to rainbow formation, the reddish color of sky. All these questions can be easily solved through these booklets. So go through the basic concepts in class 6 to 10 science booklet. Okay. Now, here again, in science, to get the edge, here it is very useful for environment. You have one booklet, chemistry part 2 in class 11th. Now, in that you have one unit, unit 14, environmental chemistry. You can see the chapters environmental pollution, atmospheric pollution, water pollution, soil pollution. So very much important for environment. So for science, for environment part, go through the chemistry part 2 of 11th class. Again, biology class 11th. This is biology class 11th. Here again, you will find some important chapters like here, diversity in the living world. Here you will read about the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom. They have been asking the examples related to these. So first unit is very useful. The first unit, diversity in the living world. This unit is very important in this booklet. Class 11th biology. Now in the second unit, you can avoid it. But again in the third part, you can read a little bit about this cell, the unit of life. They have been asking questions related to this part. So just go through a glimpse of these chapters. Then class 12th biology. Here again you have some units. For example, here biology in human welfare. You have one very important chapter, human health and disease. You will find like those immunization, the vaccination, these concepts are very well explained in here. Okay. Food processing also given here. Microbes in human welfare. So this unit 8, unit 9, you can see here biotechnology, a very important subject, a very important dimension. Here again, you can go through the class 12th biology booklet. The last 3 units, unit 8, unit 9, unit 10. In again unit 10, here you will get the component of environment. So these booklets, these NCERTs of chemistry of class 11th, biology class 11th, unit 1 and biology class 12th, unit 8, 9 and 10. These are very important for science as well as environment. Okay. So these were some of the very important NCERTs, and wherever it was required, I have given you a specific chapters also. We are also coming with a very interactive course of live sessions of 120 hours for NCERTs. In this session, we are going to cover all these important NCERTs in a thematic manner. You can visit our Telegram channel and see the detail about this program. We will come with more such interactive sessions. Thank you everyone. See you soon and take care of yourself.